Game, disappointing result, disappointing performance from us. I think we came here with high expectations really of what we could deliver, but no, it wasn't there today. Highlighted really, I think, by the goals we conceded. The first goal in any game is always important. We're disappointed with how we defended what looked like quite a routine situation, but from then onwards, the second and third goal weren't much better in the sense of coming from dead ball restarts where we just lost focused, it seemed, in that moment, and then before we know it, they're scoring. So lots to take from the game. I'm sure there'll be lots that we'll review and analyse and try and come back better from, and I think that's how we have to take these games when they don't fall your side, is how can we grow from it, how can we become a better team. There's certainly be a lot of things that we could have done better today. At times
Manchester City seemed to have quite a lot of time, too much time, and maybe you weren't at your best in the way that you're normally so aggressive and front foot and press teams.
Yeah, I think that was our plan, of course, to be that aggressive front foot team. But Manchester City have a way of playing that makes it difficult for you to sustain that against them. They hold the ball so well, they get out of really difficult situations. We put a lot of effort into trying to create those moments, but then couldn't sustain it, and ultimately then you become fatigued because you're chasing the ball for long periods of time, and that's why they've been the world-class team that they have and won so much. But from our viewpoint, as much as you can look at how well they played, we have to look at what we could have done better, and certainly in lots of different little bits, the details that make such a big difference to your general performance were off today.
And even you could see amongst the players that there was maybe some stern words amongst them. They expect a lot of each other, and I suppose it's good to see that they care so much, but that they'll know as well. They'll know themselves.
Yeah, I think you can feel it on the pitch, and I think we have winners in the dressing room. We have great competitors that pride themselves on being competitive, and I didn't think we were today. So I think that's something that you want to see on the, not so much necessarily on the pitch, but you want to see within the group. You want to see that fire and that determination then to put it right. And I think we have to take all the pain from the defeat and pain from the performance and then try and use that in our next games.
Were there any positives you could take? The second half maybe better?
Second half was better. Louis Miley was very good. I thought when he came on, I thought he added a real calmness and composure to our game, but also fighting quality and the ability to regain the ball high. Apart from that, I'm struggling, I think.
But with the substitutes, I mean, Louis, Tino in particular, Callum Wilson coming on as well, getting more minutes, I guess that's all important stuff.
Yeah, of course it's important, but really I'm looking at the performances of the individual players and the collective group to go, is that a good representation of us? And sadly it wasn't. Yes, a few bright individual parts, but really you're looking at the main body of work, and we're disappointed with that today.
And Nottingham Forest up next, another tough game. The levels will need to be much higher.
They will, and I think it's a massive game for us, and we're well aware, I've said before this game, how important this run of games is. A tough fixture list for us, but they're the games that you want to be involved in. They're the games that you want to prove how good you can be. We have to be more consistent. The last group of Premier League games hasn't been, the level of how we were playing beforehand.